Angela and I'm the Children and Young Persons Librarian for Stockton Borough Libraries. I am really excited today because as part of their Teddy Bear Picnic celebration, Preston Park Museum have asked me to share a teddy bear story, which I am delighted to do. So I hope that you enjoy our very special story time. Cheer Up Your Teddy Bear, Emily Brown, written by Cressida Cowell and illustrations by Neal Layton. And this is being read with kind permission from Hodder Children's Books. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Emily Brown and an old grey rabbit called Stanley. One drippy, drizzly, wet weekend, Emily Brown and Stanley were just building a camp in the outback of Australia because it was too rainy to go outdoors when there was a plip, plop, plip, plop noise coming from the toy box. "Uh-oh," said Emily Brown to Stanley. "I think there could be something wet in there." There certainly was. It was a very wet teddy bear, and she was singing a song to herself in a sad little voice which went something like this. Poor me, poor me, poor little sad little wet little me. I'm lonely bear and I'm feeling very blue. "Come and have some fun with us in Australia," said Emily Brown. "We're bound to find some bears there." "Thank you," said the tearful teddy bear, "but there are no other teddy bears. I'm the only one." So Emily Brown and Stanley and the tearful teddy bear went camping in the outback of Australia. And Emily Brown and Stanley were just as happy as could be, lighting campfires and spotting kangaroos and making friends with emus, and Emily Brown was just thinking, this will cheer up that tearful teddy bear, when there was a plip, plop, plip, plop noise coming behind her, and it was the tearful teddy bear, not cheered up at all. "Poor me, poor me, poor little sad little wet little me. I'm a lonely bear and I'm feeling very blue. I've got no teddy friends and there's nothing here to do." "Oh dear," said Emily Brown. "Perhaps we could do something else." So Emily Brown and Stanley and the tearful teddy bear went walking in the big wild woods of Yellowstone Park. And Emily Brown and Stanley had a very happy time, spotting small bears and large bears and black bears and grizzly bears, but absolutely no teddy bears. And Emily Brown was thinking, this is a lot of fun, when there was a plip, plop, plip, plop noise. And it was the tearful teddy bear, gloomier than ever. "Poor me, poor me, poor little sad little wet little me. I'm a lonely bear and I'm feeling very blue. I've got no teddy friends and there's nothing here to do. I'm bored and it's raining is no fun." "Oh dear," said Emily Brown. "Maybe we should try something different." So Emily Brown and Stanley and the tearful teddy bear packed their paintbrushes and their easels and their most arty looking overalls and went to paint sunflowers in the south of France. and Emily Brown and Stanley had the most lovely time, splashing swirls of glorious blue and yellow and red all over themselves. And Emily Brown was just thinking, this is the funnest thing ever, when there was a blip, plop, blip, plop noise behind her. And it was the tearful teddy bear, louder and sadder and more drippy than ever. Poor me, poor me, poor little sad, little wet, little me. I'm a lonely bear and I'm feeling very blue. I've got no teddy friends and there's nothing here to do. I'm bored and it's raining and raining is no fun. There are no other teddy bears. I'm the lonely only one. And this time her song was so sad and so loud and so miserable that a terrible thing happened. Emily Brown and Stanley began to feel quite sad too, and then the clouds spread and spread until they filled the sky, and they got bigger and blacker, and drip, 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 the rain came down, and it looked like it was going to wash away the sunflowers. "This has gone far enough," said Emily Brown. She took out her red umbrella and pointed it up at the sky. Swoosh! With a lovely swishing noise, up, 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 up went Emily Brown's beautiful red umbrella. "Wow," whispered Stanley. Up went Emily Brown's umbrella, and leaping out of the sunflowers came 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 little teddy bears, who had been having a picnic but were all in a hurry to get out of the rain. "I'm not the lonely only teddy bear after all," said the tearful teddy bear. "We've been here all the time," the teeniest of the teddy bears squeaked gruffly, "and we'd really like you to join our picnic, but your song was so sad we've been hiding." "I think," said Emily Brown firmly, "that it could be time for you to stop this sad song and start smiling again." "Oh, Emily Brown, Emily Brown," wept the tearful teddy bear. "You see, that's the real problem. Someone has sewn my mouth on upside down, and I'm not sure that I can smile." "Why don't you try?" said Emily Brown. "Think of happy things and see if that works." So the tearful teddy bear screwed up her teddy forehead and tried to smile as hard as she could. She thought of all the other teddy bears wanting to play with her, and ping! The left side of her mouth worked free of the stitches and waved happily in the wind. And then she thought of the most delicious picnic, and pong! The right side of her mouth unpicked itself and wriggled upwards into a wibbly wobbly smile, and a funny thing happened. When the tearful teddy bear smiled, the clouds got lighter and lighter, and the sun came out again, and as the very last raindrop dropped plop onto the cheerful teddy bear's head, all the little teddy bears sat down for a picnic in the sunflowers. But Emily Brown and Stanley went outside to play in the rain, and they got very, very wet. Well, I hope you enjoyed our teddy bear picnic story today. Why don't you have a picnic with your teddy bears and try reading some stories to them? I'm sure you'll all have a fabulous time.